This is the second episode of like a week. This is like the second part of the episode of reviewing Kothorix video. So there's group theory, yay! So it has two parts because it's the second episode. Group theory, yay! So basically, what it means to group, a group. There's like a closure and one binary option, sensitivity, inverses, and identity. And for example, C5, cycle of order 5. And there are many other groups, but like there's the cycle group. Like basically, there are like I don't know, like 18 in simple groups. Families, like group families, and sporadics, and some sporadics. As well, like the main two are the cycle and alternate. Then the other 16 is way more difficult, so like in groups of lead type. So now the second part is this guy. Wait, wrong.
I mentioned this. Hello, humans. It's your dragon overlord Kothorix again, here to tell you another fun
It's pronounced Kothorix, idiot.
story. It all began several years ago in late 2016. My YouTube channel had been steadily growing as I put out a video week after week. Of course, much of that growth had to do with the fact that I didn't shy away from controversial topics like porn and even weird lore. My goal was one video a week, even at the cost of quality. I thought as long as I had clickbait enough titles and thumbnails, it would get attention anyway. So in January of 2017, I decided to talk about pedophiles that are guilty of some crime and shut. After seeing people constantly accusing each other of being pedophiles on Twitter, just an accusation that someone had impure thoughts seemed to be enough for them to be considered guilty of some.
Yes, you got that one right. Pedophilia is extremely weird, and bro.
Some crime and shunned by society. By Twitter.
Okay, wait.
After seeing people constantly accusing each other of being pedophiles on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just an accusation that someone had impure.
Being a PDF file is weird. It's weird, bro.
Thoughts seem to be enough for them to be considered guilty of some crime and shunned by society, or at least by Twitter. And I thought, hey, that's pretty fucked up. I don't want to live in a dystopian future where you're...
It's not a dystopia. Not a dystopia. Pedophilia is weird. It's plain weird, bro.
Earth is decided by what thoughts you're accused of having. So what did I name my new video? Being a pedophile, send me death threat. In defense of pedophiles. Genius. As one might expect, it didn't go over so well. Before long, meme after meme emerged, mocking me in the video. People accused me of being a pedophile. Me death threats, dox me.
He's called an enemy of the... He's called... Wait.
In defense of pedophiles.
Wait.
Genius. As one might expect, it didn't go over so well. Before long, meme after meme emerged, mocking me in the video. People accused me of...
His name is enemy of this thing. Of course he's a vigilante.
Being a pedophile, send me death threats, dox me. I even earned my own encyclopedia dramatic page. So what terrible things did I say in this video? Well, I have been afraid to rewatch it for some reason, and just how tame it actually was. So let's go through it, shall we? The video starts by me explaining why it's difficult to talk about this specific topic.
Not hard, bro. Watch me. And so like pedophiles should get help. Like they need help. Alright, okay, done. And see how easy it is?
Comment that sounds remotely like you don't absolutely despise pedophiles, then everyone's knee-jerk reaction is to call you a pedophile by association. So you have to preface every single sentence with, I don't find kids attractive.
Okay, let's try this. If I am not a pedophile, I am not attracted to kids. Kids, you see how stupid I said? And the sentence is actually like no, like I said nothing, and like it sounds like I'm saying I diddle kids, like you say so, say you're not a PDF file, while like nobody's saying your PDF files. Oh, then everyone thinks you're a PDF file. That's the rule.
And I don't support pedophiles, just so people will listen to you. Then I explain that I don't necessarily believe any of the arguments I'm about to make. And I assume that people who watch my videos know that entertaining a thought does not mean that you necessarily agree with dance on anything. You know, like most of my videos. In the next section of the video,
I'm a monster. Yeah, you look like an absolute Discord mod. Yeah, this guy looks like a Discord mod. Come on. No disrespect to Discord mod. Bro looks like a Discord mod. Like this guy looks like a Discord mod. No offense to Discord mods. Okay, why did I have to say it twice again?
I explained that there's a difference between people who act on their urges and people who just have those kinds of thoughts. I mention this because even the dictionary definition of the word
molesters are a type of pedophiles, dumbass. Yo, I have to say, but molesters are a type of pedophiles, dumbass. So like these are the two circles. One is the small circle is the molester, and the big circle. The circle is like the PDF circle. Of course. They're like people just thought about. There are a sliver of people who just do what they want to kids. But that's a small sliver. But that's a small sliver. Or usually it's like this.
Doesn't seem to make much of a distinction.
Duh. Yes, you're exactly right. That it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be like separated because molesters are a type of pedophiles, you absolute dummy.
And I think that's kind of fucked up. It's kind of like calling someone a murderer because they fantasize about throwing their coworker out a window. I then go on to clarify that if anything I'm saying can be construed as defending such people, then I'm only defending the ones who haven't acted on such thoughts and therefore haven't committed a crime or hurt anyone. No, I have nothing to say to defend the video talking about the context of everything I'm going through. Now, I don't believe in the death sentence. Even we'll talk about this video, they tend to leave that part out.
No.
The next section of the video is best summed up in one sentence. I've heard people say that pedophiles deserve to be tortured and killed.
Nobody said this.
But are still treated like criminals.
Yes, being a pedophile is weird. It is weird. Weird, like you're telling me my little cousin Bob is hot. I'm like, are you serious?
I would hope that anyone who belongs to an enlightened, reasonable society can agree that imprisoning or killing people for thoughts they have.
Okay. Okay, no. Yeah.
I can agree that.
Wait, what was I, where was I again? Okay, like, you know the background people, that was like my family mirror and my grandmother's house, yeah. Yes, I know, I'm not supposed, yeah, actually, I need to be, bro, oh, I'm a small creator. Okay, let me zoom back.
Imprisoning or killing people for thoughts they have is generally a bad practice.
Yes, generally. And yes, I would not agree with the death sentence at all.
An argument could be made that people who experience such urges should seek some kind of therapy, but that's not really the point of the video. In the next section, I talk about age of consent. The real reason I included this topic was because the video was only 3 minutes long and I needed to appeal to the algorithm. But in the context of the video, the purpose was to point out that some societies have different ideas about age of consent. I'm not saying that I agree with one.
Yes, I know, bro, but like it sounds like you're saying, and that a country that they're like, you can, the age of consent should not be 18 because look at me, wait at 13, oh my god, so. Like you're saying, like, your age cannot be 18. I'm 18 because I was like, beep, beep, beep. They said, beep, 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 beep. Even North America is 13. Or some reason. And I didn't know. Yeah, this is like the editorial part, or the actual old part 2. The actual old part 2 is this one. It's like beep, 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 beep. It's like just yapping. I don't know.
Culture over another. I just feel it's important for people to acknowledge that whatever their culture believes isn't the.
But like the age the age of consent. But like the age of consent, it's like illegal, almost 40. It's like illegal stuff. If I am, like you. But age of consent, like age of consent is like illegal. Oh shit, you can't really like bypass it.
Objective moral authority on it, despite how much everyone loves to think that it is.
No.
The reason that I even bring it up is because there seem to be a lot of people demanding unquestioning respect for the customs of other cultures. There also seem to be a lot of people.
Dude. Okay.
Calling for the death of anyone who might be attracted to someone under 18. And wouldn't you know it, it tends to be the same people saying these two things. Sorry, but you can't have it both ways.
I know, bro. But like age of consent is a legal thing, not a cultural thing. You know, like you cannot really bypass the law. Well, unless you're like a hyper rich top 0.1% or something. I mean, like the age of consent is the law. I actually find it funny. I actually find it funny that you like. Like I actually find it funny that you think it's a cultural thing, even though it's like a legal thing. But you cannot really bypass it.
do talk about the age of consent being tied to the ability to bear children, once again, this isn't something that I actually believe or want. I'm talking about it from a naturalistic perspective. Animals breed when they're ready to breed. Historically, this is how humans behave too.
Hey, yo. Yeah.
Once again, I'm just pointing these things out so that people can think about them. If you haven't noticed, that's kind of what my channel is about. I go on for a bit about moral authority, and I don't know, I don't really care. There was a while...
Moral authority, yes, that's how a law works. Law works, yes.
Where I was very anti-authority, but I do know that most laws are there for a reason. Even if they don't always make perfect logical sense. People
are
incomprehensibly stupid and devoid of moral compass. Trust me, I know that. Some people have implied that because I made this video, it must mean that I endorse pedophiles in some way. This is not the case. Everyone loves stories and demanded to find who was responsible.
Monkey. Yo, hello.
So let me tell another. One day when I was in elementary school, a note was found by one of the students that simply had the words, "I like sex" written on it.
Wait. You are already a Twitter user, so shut the hell up, you absolute fucking hypocrite. And reflect on your own actions. It's like, dude, which elementary schooler? Schooler, knows what the friggin' he is, bro.
Your Twitter users of the class quickly stepped up and demanded to find who was responsible for the vile note. It must have been during...
Get out.
Shield someone from it.
What do you mean injustice? Like, what do you mean injustice? This guy I made coded dude, he killed El Dakota who is super cute. Press F in the comments.
Justice, you were perceived as being guilty.
Zouch? Dude, CP, he's weird. It is unacceptable. Okay, maybe. Dude, CP, C-Sam is unacceptable. Like, dude.
Guilty of some crime. I've seen it over and over.
Breaking it in? No. Get out.
But to me, this is the
Get out.
outside the person's control.
I know. Ooh.
It's the logic of inquisitors, witch hunters, and compassionless tyrants. I don't condone pedophilia, but what I know about it suggests that the condition is genetic or otherwise brought on by factors outside the person's control.
Well, I know that, bro. Oh, but like... pedophilia is still weird. Like, this is like the bird clip gonna like stitch them all together into like one. Okay. And, like it's still unacceptable, bro.
Troll. As a rule, I also don't believe in hating people simply for thoughts they have.
Yeah, but still, like something, and like I personally believe that some things are just plain wrong, bro.
Because
it's just plain wrong.
These two things, the absolute hatred and calls for violence or detention. payment for pedophiles who have never acted on their urges seems entirely unjust. I made a mistake. Several years ago, I was much... Instead, people only ever seem to quote the title. I've even heard people call me stupid for not changing it, when in fact, I did change the title to Judging Pedophiles when I realized it was...
Yeah, but there's something called Internet Archive. Internet Archive. Kind of the first entry. For the video is in defensive PDF files, a file that was in the second and separate entries judging pedophiles. Bro.
It was titled Judging Pedophiles for far long. This leads me to believe that most people didn't even watch the video.
Yes, I did on Internet Archive, stupid ass.
In fact, I think all most people saw was a screenshot.
Ha 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 ha. You think I didn't? Ha 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 ha. Okay, to be fair, this was 6 years ago. But Internet Archive still exists, you fucking idiot, get out.
And realized about the same topic, and when hating me. My hope was that people would see the description and think, oh, he's...
cretin. What's that where it's self-awareness does not negate it all hate. It's incarnate.
Self-awareness. I don't know why we're horsemen, though. Is it because there are 4 horsemen and there are 4... Wait, there's 5 of us. Oh well. Everybody a gangsta until a commentary channel's furry OC crosses his arms. I guess it's just not cool anymore to have an animated character.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make an animation video. I don't know, or PowerPoint. And I actually don't know. I haven't experimented.
Here's your avatar. Well, furries were never cool, so I don't feel like... Ephebophilia immoral? Ha, it's me.
Get out. Wait.
On Twitter. If you ask me about it, I'm probably going to... including me in their memes, I've decided to celebrate by designing this new t-shirt. Links for purchase are in the description. Well, I think I've said everything I want to about this topic. I really don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to be questioned about it on podcasts. I don't feel like subjecting myself to the daily inquisition.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get flamed or something, I don't know. No, you did this to yourself.
On Twitter. If you ask me about it, I'm probably going to ignore it.
Wait, Wikifer told me that you were born in 1989 and you were 37 years old in 2026. So I don't know, in 2016 you were 27, but still, you are ancient. And I was just 3 years old in 2016. Yeah, this year I'm 13. Yeah, I turned 13 August 8th. Yeah.
Or just send you a link to this video. And while I'm sorry for being a clickbait whore in the past, I'm not going to beat myself up over old mistakes anymore either. As far as I'm concerned, it's over with.
Okay, back to the end. I'm gonna release